Come on now. Where are you? Let's have a look. Are we live in the right places? I think we are. Hold on one second. Good morning. Good morning. If you're watching me clatter around and look for the video, I'm just checking that it's going live in all the right places. Yes, we are. Good stuff. Hi. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? Come on in and let me know if you're on the live. If you're joining me, I would like live real time. I'd love it if you'd come and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from and how you're doing today. And likewise, if you are on the replay, I'd love it if you drop me a little hashtag replay and let me know what you think of the cards and the tapping. And if you're thinking, cards tapping, what's she on about? Then you might not have been here before. And you're really welcome if you are new, just as you are. So my name is Emma Starling. Excuse me. And I'm the creator of Evolved Energetics and the Evolved Energetics Academy. And as such, I train, certify, and mentor people to be shit hot EFT and energy clearing practitioners who hold epic space for client transformation and end up building a business based on really lovely, heartfelt referrals because they just become the go-to person to work with. So if that sounds like you, if you want some help with that and you would love to know more about training, put EFT in the comments. Otherwise, if this is your first introduction, then this is the Daily Tap. So it's my first sort of port of call for showing people how to do tapping. And it is more affirmational based tapping than clinical EFT, but it still gives you the same experience in the body in the sense that we're still tapping on acupressure points. Oh, thank you. We are still, bear with me. We're still stemming the flow of cortisol and adrenaline in the body. We're still slowing down the brain waves and giving you a nice relaxation response first thing in the morning. Who doesn't want that, right? And so the way I do it is I pull a card from Oracle Tarot or an affirmation deck. Please don't worry if you're not into decks or you think it's too woo. Just play the game and maybe try it just to see how tapping works, right? You don't have to believe in cards for this to work. For those of you who love cards, I'm using the Celtic Spirit Oracle this morning by Nicola McIntosh. It's a lovely deck, and two cards flew out this morning. So the first one is Sacred Waters, and it's about deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. It's number 30, which is just beautiful. And the second card out is number 27, and it's the pentagram, protection, balance, and unity. So actually, it's really lovely that both of those have a circle on them. Really delightful. We've got kind of a figure eight in there, and it's an 8-year. There's lots of lovely references in there. So what I'm going to do is have a look at the guidebook, tell you what it says, and then we're going to tap in something relevant to this message today, right? And if you don't find that the message resonates, you could still do it anyway by kind of tuning into an area of your body that feels tense, tight, uncomfortable, or in pain, and you will see the intensity of that tension, tightness, discomfort, or pain drop. So without further ado, let's have a look at what the message is today. So Sacred Waters talks about deep healing, emotions, and pilgrimage. And it says, the sacred waters that run below Glastonbury Tor are the centre of many spiritual and emotional pilgrimages. The natural springs have run for centuries and cross one another under the hill of the Tor, where it's said the fairy king resides in his hall. Wells are known to the Celts as gateways to the spirit world, and therefore have become places of spiritual pilgrimages. The chalice well in Glastonbury is red due to the iron oxide it carries. Here you can visit the well and the beautiful gardens, which is said to have amazing healing and spiritual properties. Close to the chalice well, down a little lane, is an old Victorian well house. Can be found the White Spring. This was so named due to the white calcite stains the waters leave behind. The calcite constantly blocked the pipes of the pump house, so was soon abandoned. Now it's a site that plays host to pagan shrines and visitors, etc. Water has been long associated with emotions, as we know, right? Flow and movement. So this card says, are you feeling emotional or do you need to let some of your emotions go? Either way, the Sacred Waters card is asking you to seek out water for your healing, whether that means going to the beach, finding a creek, or even buying a small water fountain to have in your space. Ooh, that's a nice idea. Where you can connect to the water elementals. Jason, if you're watching, ask for their healing. Ask them to show you how to let go and become in flow. Another aspect of this card is the need to do a pilgrimage of some sort. Is there a place that you've yearned to visit but not understood why? Has it felt like an impossibility to go there? You can visit any location you like with meditation or shamanic journeying. So that's not something that I know anything about, to be honest with you. But this card is asking you to step out of your comfort zone and possibly take a journey to somewhere you haven't been to receive a deep healing that is necessary for you at this time. So whether that's you just feel like you've got pent up emotions that you're going to release, or whether you actually need to go somewhere and make that a pilgrimage, just bear that in mind and just make a mental note of that. And then we're going to go to number 27, which is the pentagram. So the pentagram is a beautiful symbol which illustrates the harmony between the five elements. Within the pagan community, the elements are air, earth, fire, water, and spirit. The pentagram is also used in Chinese medicine to represent five element theory, which comprises fire, earth, metal, water, wood. The pentagram is also associated as a symbol of protection. When you draw this card, it's asking you to find balance and unity within your life. So it's a really, really solid message, actually, because by releasing some pent up emotions, it will bring you back to balance, right? It's part of it. Where are you out of balance and what do you need in order to bring back harmony? Are you too fiery and quick to anger? Maybe you're lacking motivation or the fire to achieve what you desire. Are your emotions flowing like the water element that they are? You can't make this stuff up, guys. Are you holding back tears or do they keep flooding out? Maybe you feel a bit scattered and need some grounding, or maybe you're lacking guidance and need to work with spirit more. Have you become rigid and need to be more fluid, like the air, and move more? When we bring things back to a simple approach of looking for what is not balanced, we can begin to seek out for ourselves that which will bring back balance to our lives. Call on the element you need to help you. Go in search of the elements inside. Seek out a natural creek, a sea, a lake. Seriously, that was exactly the same message in this card. Pilgrimage. So go to the sea, go to the seaside, go to a lake, go to a river, go to a waterfall. Do something to do with water today or as soon as you can. Seek out a natural creek, lake, garden. Go in the garden and get your bare feet on the earth. Light a fire or a candle. Keep warm if you need to. Seek out places where you can be in the wind and ask for it to take your cares away. Crazy. The pentagram also signifies that a union is here or awaits you. If you're in need of protection, the pentagram is for you. So it's a really lovely message today, and we're just going to get on with some tapping. So if you've never tapped before, just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. And all that means is taking two fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being and just following me round. So the points are at the start of the eyebrow, outside of the eye, under the nose, in the middle of the chin, and in the crease, under the collarbone end points, under the arms, pretty much on the bra line, and then all around the top and the back of the head. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So take two fingers and follow me around. Anywhere I'm feeling out of balance today, outside of the eye, anywhere my emotions need to be released, under the eye, anywhere I'm feeling too rigid, under the nose, anywhere I am not in flow, chin, anywhere I'm feeling ungrounded, under the collarbones, anywhere I need more fire in my day, under the arm, anywhere I need more air to take my worries away, top of the head. I choose to bring that element in today. Back to the eyebrow, remembering that my emotions need to flow outside of the eye, in, through, and out. Under the eye. And in order to do that, I need to feel them. Under the nose. Otherwise, they just get stuck in my body. On the chin. So it's safe to sit with my feelings today. Collarbones. It's safe to allow them to be heard, felt, seen, and experienced. Under the arm. It's safe to allow myself to experience them fully. Top of the head. And it's for my greatest and highest good to allow them to release. Then we're just going to finish on the third eye in the middle of the forehead. So be it, and so it is. All right, come to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. Feels good, doesn't it? So after about 2 rounds of tapping, what happens is your cortisol starts to be metabolized and starts to calm down any adrenaline that's going around your system. So any ways in which you feel a bit worried about the upcoming day, you've got so much to do, you don't know how you're going to get it all done, etc., and so on. All of those things can create a stress response, right? And it's not a great place to start your day from. And so a daily tap was created to help you and me to release that so we can get focused and get on with our day. What you should notice by now is that you feel calmer, you feel soothed, you feel clearer headed, you feel more grounded, you feel back in your body. They're just a handful of things. The longer term stuff is amazing too. But for daily progress and traction, that is absolutely key to getting where you want to go. So let me know how you enjoyed this. Obviously, because I'm casting into a billion different places, I'm not seeing any comments at the moment, but I always come back and have a chat with you. So please do leave it in the comments if how you feel about the tapping and the card and how you felt afterwards. Because the more you notice, the more you will kind of buy in and realize that it works, and the more your body will want this kind of regulation, because that's what we're doing. We're regulating the nervous system at the same time. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Please do feel free to share it, to invite your friends to come and join us, to make sure you've subscribed or liked or followed wherever you're ingesting. Why do I keep saying that? Wherever you are enjoying this content. And if you are enjoying it, it's lovely fair exchange. If you do, make sure that you've liked, followed, whatever, shared, commented, because it helps me get the message out to more people. This is not about me. This is about getting the message out that you can take the power back. You can. And you can feel better naturally no matter what's going on around you. So with that said, I'm going to leave it there and I will see you again tomorrow on the Daily.